Hey guys, it's just me today. Stephanie she took a nap and I don't want to wake her up. I literally don't want to wake her up. I feel bad because I know what it's like to not get sleep. So I'm like, I just don't. Oh, and that's my dad. 1 second. I told dad he could call when the show starts if he needed me. So I got to get it. But I'll say hi to everyone. Hey, the door's unlocked. Yeah, the front door's unlocked. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye. Sorry, I had him pick up some groceries for me. Well, this cough has been persistent. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This thing has been persistent. And I loved a comment I got on Twitter yesterday from someone. It was freaking hilarious. They said that I'm not doing the bubbles. Stephanie, please. Stephanie. She wants me to do the bubbles. I thought you were sleeping. They don't work. We can't figure them out. So this person said Lady C can do a show from her hospital room. Why can't you girls do a show? Well, the problem was yesterday, every 5 seconds, I would try to talk. I don't know if anyone has ever had like a persistent cough before. I know you guys have. Yeah, bronchitis coughs last a long time. So I got this elderberry stuff, and this is actually helping. And that's why I can do a show today. But yesterday, before I got that elderberry stuff, I couldn't go like a minute without going like that. Like I seriously couldn't do that. And I went on the CDC website and it said that this is going around. Like everyone's getting this bronchitis. So I don't feel as bad because I'm like, well, at least because when you're like, I did everything right. I got my flu shot. I got all the vaccines. What did I do wrong? So, hey guys, I'm going to say hello now before I go on. I'm pretty sure pelvises don't cough. Plus she was on morphine. If a doctor wants to come and hook me up to morphine right now, I'll do a 24-hour show. Easy. But yeah, it's not COVID. See, that's it, 4 weeks. Yeah, it's not COVID. My doctor's like, you can't take antibiotics. It's a bacterial, like viral infection that's going on in the United States right now, and there's nothing you can do. And I'm like, what? So I've got my throat coat. I've got my ginger tea, but that elderberry stuff does really work. I just spilled some. It's gonna kill me. Who else has a cough? I have a cough every time I talk. I cough. Yeah. I mean, I feel everyone keeps telling me like this is going to last like months. And I'm like, oh man. It starts with a chilled cold and a chilled cold. Yeah. Zicam. I'll try Zicam. You could get that at oh yeah, you get that at the market. That's my dad. My dad just walked in. Honey, lemon, and elderberry. Yeah, I got my elderberry. Because see, I was taking like NyQuil and stuff, and I'm like, it wasn't working. But the elderberry really is working. I have to say, I'm not like trying to push it on anyone. I'm just saying, like, and what's good about it is, unlike the NyQuil, you can just keep it by your bedstand and then just like drink it, throughout the night. The NyQuil, you got to be a little careful. You can't overdose on it. But Steph is sleeping, and I didn't want to wake her up. She didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I know I like my sleep. So but she might wake up. I don't know. We might see her walking in the kitchen, but right now she's sleeping and she's not hearing me do a show. So that means she's sleeping hard, and she's not getting sick. She just, how you have those nights where you just don't sleep? I do it all the time. Yeah. Yeah, you can give him one. My dad got the dog's bones. He's like, can I give it to him? And I'm like, yeah. My dad is like Disneyland to these dogs. He loves them. Everyone says hi, Dad. It's okay. It's okay. I'm under so much stress right now because my house is like really getting down to the wire. So I'm like, there's just so much I do during the day. Ugh. You just spoke with her? That was my dad. A hot toddy. I was drinking hot toddies last week, but it wasn't doing anything. I mean, other than getting me tipsy. Oh my God. So let's get to the show because I just can't believe the kind of bad luck Meghan and Harry have had in the span of a week. Because I was sick, I didn't realize it until I started getting out of my sick phase of this thing. Now it's just like this cough. But because I was so sick, I didn't really notice how much they just kept screwing up. Like it just kept getting worse and worse and worse by the day. And it all started by him making the dumbest move of going to Toronto for Remembrance Week and then not like, you think that's bad enough. He doesn't inform the palace. He tells everybody he did inform the palace. And then we find out that he didn't. And then he then leaves before Tuesday, Artemis Day. We think he's going to at least stay till Tuesday. And so then he goes to Kris Jenner's birthday, where I don't even know how to describe how bad that looked optics wise. And I know I've already talked about it, but the more and more I think, if you guys go to our TWiN Talk Clips channel, I'm going to put more of our, we've done so many Kardashian deep dives. And I know a lot of people will say, well, that's the room you want to be in. But they really are despicable people, the Kardashians. I mean, that is the optics, that he flew home from spending time with veterans and doing things like that. Like, I get it. He's damned if he does, and damned if he don't. Like, had he stayed, we would have given him a hard time. I get it. But he went to a Kardashian birthday party. That's what's so insane. That's what's so insane. Darla, yeah, sick too long, lost track of time. Oh man. And wearing the poppy. So I had this article on our live and then we didn't get to it because I kept coughing and I was annoying Stephanie, so we had to end the show. But I think I can read it now. But it all started with, like, Prince Harry claims palace was briefed on his trip to Toronto. Recollections continue to vary on the courtesy warning before. Now, I was watching, and I want to give credit because I was watching everybody last night because I had the night off. And I was watching Link and Michelle and to everybody. And then I get to Royal News Network and I get to Brittany. And she makes this really good point that this is the palace and the king really they do need to do something about this, because it's a Commonwealth country that he went to. The king is the king of Canada, whether they like it or not. He is. And he felt he had to put in the press that he gave them a courtesy briefing that he was going. Well, you're no longer a working royal, so why are you acting like you are? Like, hey, I don't want to, hey, I get it. Like, everyone's got stuff going on this week, but I need to make sure that you guys know what I'm doing. I'm going to be in the Commonwealth country of Canada, and I'll be doing stuff over there. And then in an interview, he brings up one of the places he went to. He brings up, my aunt's been there. He was referring to the Princess Royal. My aunt's been there. My grandmother's been here. What the hell was he talking about? Like I said, I know I'm tardy to the party, but the fact that he said that baffles me. It completely baffles me. So Prince Harry claims palace was briefed. They were not briefed. When the Prince of Wales set foot on Sugarloaf Mountain at the start of the 5-day visit to Brazil, the phones of the assembled press pack started to ping. The messages were not updates on the prince's itinerary, but an announcement from Prince Harry's office that the Duke of Sussex had travel plans of his own. He would be traveling to Toronto, Canada later that week to mark Remembrance Tide. The Duke's office added that the palace had been informed in advance as a courtesy. However, it appears no one at the palace received the memo, leading to questions as to whether it was ever sent. And then People Magazine basically confirms it, which is their go-to magazine, saying, yeah, the palace denies Prince Harry informed them about the Canada trip, but his team says he did. This is why King Charles needs to remove the titles once and for all, because this is starting to get dangerous, in my opinion. I don't want to sound crazy and dramatic. I mean, I might be. And that's the worst picture People Magazine has ever used. I mean, bravo, People. I give you guys credit on that one. I mean, that is a terrible picture. I mean, this is what Harry looks like when he's not airbrushed in photos. I mean, this is like it's guys, he's younger than Prince William. He should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to be on the show, did I wake you up?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Go put clothes on. Don't come in your pajamas. No, you can't wear that. You cannot wear that. Go put clothes on.
I'm gonna say my piece
On Prince Harry?
Yep.
Oh man. Palace denies Prince Harry informed them about Canada trip, but his team says he did. Harry's trip to Canada for remembrance events was caught by palace aides by surprise. So the fact that the palace is actually saying something back, or not necessarily, it didn't say Buckingham Palace officially says, but palace aides. I don't know. If you guys didn't see Brittany's video last night, go watch it because she makes a really good point. This is starting to get ridiculous. You don't want to see the PJs she was in. Those are not nice PJs. They were she didn't look presentable, trust me. I know my sister. I didn't want, they asked what the pajamas look like. It was a t-shirt, and Harry has no more, I can't say that word, to put on his head. That's true. Is that what they mean? No, she wasn't naked. Don't worry, she wasn't naked. It didn't look good. Why can't Palace contact Canada for details, then make a statement? That's a good point, Robin. Why can't they? Why can't they? I agree. I think Harry put himself in a position where if King Charles took away the titles at this point, he wouldn't get any backlash. It would make more sense now. Like, guys, look, just so there is no more problems, that way Harry and Meghan can do whatever they want during Remembrance Week and not look crazy. We're going to just take the titles away from, that way they can have their life. They can go they can go tour Australia. They can go to Colombia, a communist country. They can do whatever the hell they want at this point. And that way there's no more confusion. Because next, look at what this idiot is doing now. And I'm telling you, when I say this is bad, this is bad. He's going back to Canada to be a motivational speaker at some real estate thing. I'm not joking. And I'm sure you guys read this yesterday. Like I said, I might be tardy to the party, but oh my God, he's going to be speaking at the Toronto Hilton. The freaking Toronto Hilton. You can pay, I looked it up, $200 to go to the Toronto Hilton and listen to him and a bunch of other people talk at a real estate conference. It's insane. Network opportunities. Have you seen that movie, Step Brothers, where they make prestige worldwide, where they're like, prestige, it's not a pay to play. They paid him This is okay. Do we have any Kardashian fans? This is what Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, used to do. He used to go to like car expos and just expos, conventions for business people, and do a motivational speak. That's what he was. When my dad was president of the PMA, they would hire like celebrities, but not real celebrities, just like 1 year it was Walt, like you guys will know if you watch All My Children, the guy who played Travis Montgomery from All My Children was the motivational speaker 1 year at like a Kodak convention. They paid him to come, and his name's, I think, Walt Willie. And my dad got a picture with him. We were huge All My Children fans, my grandma, my mom, and us. So we were so excited. He didn't know that. I mean, my mom probably would have went to the convention had she known. But that is the kind of thing he's doing right now. This is the bottom of the barrel. And these are the people that are speaking at the thing. Leader of the new Democratic Party of Ontario. Okay. Green Party of Ontario. Good. You can't be billed. Look how he's billed. Sorry. You can't be billed as Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and speak at a freaking convention at the Toronto Hilton. It doesn't make any. Do you understand what you're doing to the brand of the monarchy? Get it over with, King Charles. You have to take these titles away and just say, hey, this is why we did it. This isn't appropriate to use your titles. Had he just said Prince Harry, but he's also saying Duke of Sussex, Harry Sussex, Harry Mountbatten Windsor. Do that. But don't keep this dangling anymore, because they keep pushing the envelope. And he's probably getting paid like $100,000. I don't think he's like, his website, you go on his website and it says like $1 million for speaking fees. I don't think he's getting, there's no way this powerhouse thing has $1 million for, there's just no way. I doubt it. I doubt it. And can you imagine what the speech is like? It's going to be crazy. Okay. Losing my voice. Okay. So then I found footage. You guys are going to love this. I found footage of Harry and Meghan leaving Kris Jenner's birthday party. Okay. I found footage of this. This is nuts. I want to ask you before I play the footage, have you guys ever in your life seen Harry go into a car first and not let Meghan go in first? Answer the question before I play it. Answer the question. Have you guys ever in your life seen Harry dash into a car and leave Meghan behind? No, absolutely not, right? Even when the Queen died and they did that thing with the Prince and Princess of Wales, and they did the walkabout, he opened the door for Meghan and let her in. Yeah, people are like, hell no. You're going to die when you see this video. This is Harry and Meghan leaving Kris Jenner's birthday.
Hey! Harry!
He's out of there, dude.
Harry!
That's wild. Now watch, I have a better angle. Look at this. I then slow motioned it. Okay. He is in the back of that car, and that dude is done. This is my opinion. He either they got asked to leave. Okay? They got asked to leave. Or he realized that people were taking pictures of him in there with the poppy. That's what happened. And he was drunk. Yeah, people are saying he was drunk. Of course he was drunk. But have you ever seen him run into a car faster Are you really going to do this show?
Oh no.
I didn't know if you weren't feeling well. I just wanted you to rest. I'd feel better if you rested, because that way tomorrow we can have a really good fresh show for everybody. Because I'm finally not coughing. Okay.
Yeah, but I am.
You are coughing. That's
Yeah.
why doing the show with me right now, it's only going to hurt.
I
I know.
won't
So tomorrow, no, tomorrow.
submissive to that.
I understand that. So let's just do the show tomorrow. Come on, just go rest. Today's a good day to rest. I'm giving you that. Come on, dude, please. Drunk and high, who knows? But he didn't look happy. I'll play the video again. I'll play the video where he gets in the back. Watch this.
Harry.
Stephanie, come on.
Put it.
Harry.
Megan!
Megan.
You too, stay black.
I mean, this is cray-cray. He knew pictures were being taken of him. And then look at this, like, you can see Megan. She was smiling. Here, I'll pause it when I can see her on the left. You can kind of see her. Look at that. She's kind of smiling there. She's kind of smiling. You guys think it's tail between his legs? Yeah. Well, of course it was paid. Of course, yeah, Leslie. I mean, it was paid paparazzi. I mean, there's no way Kris Jenner would have a party and not have paid paparazzi. But something happened at that party. Something happened at that party to make them ask them to take down the pictures. Something happened where, again, I really do think that they crashed it. There's lots of speculation, but I believe in my heart of hearts they crashed that party. You think they had a row? Karen? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's never going to live down that picture. I'll bring it up. He's never in his, like, as long as I'm alive, Harry will be associated with this picture. As long as I'm alive. There is no, I want you to rest your voice.
One second.
I want you to rest your voice.
I actually want to say something.
Okay.
Move.
I swear to God, if we can't do a show tomorrow because you're feeling
No,
sick, I'm going to
fine,
feel
man.
bad, dude.
I'm fine. Dude.
Okay.
All right.
Did you see the footage? Let me show you the footage.
In
You
my
haven't
opinion-
No. Can I show you the
Okay,
footage first?
yes.
Okay. Have you ever seen Harry get into a car faster?
No.
Harry.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you haven't seen this
Harry.
yet.
No.
I know. You've been
And
rest.
it's blacked out.
I know. No, watch.
Megan.
There's more.
You too, stay black.
What a loser.
What do you think happened at that party?
Drugs.
Drugs and alcohol?
Yeah.
But why would he leave? I mean, have you ever seen him leave like that before?
Yes.
You've never seen him leave like
Oh,
that.
dude. He was blazing.
No, in this
He left.
Yeah, no, he left. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's my piece on that. So
But sorry. But look at his sorry guys. Does he not have jaundice?
I don't know. I don't think so. Not in this picture. You're thinking
Nancy-
of this picture. I know what picture you're thinking of. This is the picture you're thinking of.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Nancy.
that's the one you think.
that's terrifying.
I know.
Dude,
I know.
his skin is yellow.
She does look flushed. She's not listening to me. I'm worried she's gonna, if she doesn't take care of herself, I'm worried that she won't be, she's gonna get worse. If you just take a day off and rest your voice, you look flushed, dude. And I don't want to get blamed for you being sick because I love you. But I know I'll get blamed for it tomorrow.
But
It's
look
called
at that.
Paranoid. Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay, so we're
Wait,
moving
wait.
on. We're moving on. Sev, I've been talking about this for 20 minutes. We're going to move on. Okay, so on to Meghan Markle and their very bad week. Okay, I call it their no good, very bad week. Now we already knew this. We knew that Netflix was not going to put her products in their shops. We knew that. That was established. We all said that. All of the creators on YouTube said this was not going to happen. Sussex Squad, however, were like, she's in business with them. You guys don't know what you're talking about. You guys are idiots. What is wrong with you? Screw you. Finally, today, the press came out with what we have been reporting on for months, that Meghan Markle hit a major Netflix snub in fresh blow after downgraded deal. Despite the Duchess of Sussex's lucrative partnership with the streaming giant, her brand, as ever, has seemingly been snubbed by their new commercial store. Now, we talked about these commercial stores. There's going to be one in Dallas and Vegas.
Yeah.
And to me, it was a no-brainer because for Meghan, listen, all Meghan, in Meghan's world, she wants to get a deal with like Target or, you know, even a Pottery Barn if she could. No, not Pottery Barn, but you know what I mean, Walmart, anything like that. She would take Walmart at this point. She wants brick and mortar. Right now, Meghan is selling her crap at her rich friend's overpriced witches bookshop in Summerlin, where nobody can afford to even drive to Summerlin, let alone pay for a book and some crap jam. So that is all Meghan exact. Dollar General. Good one, Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Yeah, you are so you're so right. Yeah, oh God, Walmart would be the dream shelf for her. She would take it for anything. She would take the side of the road. If somebody offered her the side of the road,
nightmare
of the exit of the freeway,
101.
She would
the 101.
the
Dude.
101 exit.
Yep.
Off.
We all did it.
Off Moore Park.
Yes.
That one. She would take it in a heartbeat. Okay, but Netflix. I think she really thought. Now we said, look, if Netflix does put it in their stores, it's gonna be stupid.
No,
but
you
still,
said
to
it,
Meghan, to Meghan, it's still a good thing because people are looking at her stuff. Meghan Markle has received a major snuff from Netflix as they are opening a new commercial store, but reportedly won't be stocking Meghan's as ever products. The streaming giant is opening a new Netflix house in Dallas, Texas, and we already know this, but they're not going to be stocking any of the stuff. And we talked about Stranger Things, Squid Game.
Yep.
Netflix, you have taken my money, and
when it comes to
Squid Game,
yes.
I will do that. Okay,
Karen got us socks,
and I'm glad that you took our advice. That we are your demographic. We will be loyal to you. We will continue to buy crap from Squid Game. Goodwill. Yeah, who said that?
Well, that's mean.
That's good. Goodwill. No, she would take it. She would take it, Stephanie.
No, I'm saying like good on her.
Insiders have suggested that the decision not to stock Meghan's brand is because her lifestyle show With Love Meghan failed to be a smash hit with her loyal followers. Wait a second, it failed? Okay, so again, we've reported all this. The second season, which premiered in August, was also met with a wave of harsh criticism, and it didn't make the top 10. And then today we get this. We get this from As Ever. Oh, thank God.
Thank you, Lord.
I wrote on Twitter, Meghan can keep the lights on in that Montecito mansion one more month. She can pay one more month because there is no way she broke the bank selling this raspberry jam. But she wants you guys to know that, what is it, $42 for 3 little bottles of jams are still for sale. You can go over there, guys. You can go over there and still buy the $42, wrap it, put it under the tree, because trust me, this is what your friends and family are going to want to open. This is it. This is Oprah's favorite things. Okay. Then she puts out this psychotic newsletter.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm telling you, you saw a glimpse into our family. You saw a glimpse into our Italian family. We had traditions. My mom would.
We still do.
No, but like,
we still
like
do.
when Grandma was like, we had decorations the tree, everything. I get what the holidays do for families, but not at one point did our loving family get together and do any of the crap that she's describing right now in this newsletter. You guys get ready for the most psychotic, fever dream, drug-induced, insane, inauthentic ramblings of a mad woman. Ramblings, I say. Sage advice for your Thanksgiving feast. Now, I want to preface this with right now, she's not selling anything else but the crap we've already seen, the jam, the honey, the orange marmalade. She's making it look like she's selling basters and cookware, but she's not. She's still selling the same old crap. Guys, get ready to barf. When it comes to our founders' favorites, the delicate Arab, what is that? Herbaceous flavor of sage ranks high on the list. When you ask, well, those photos you've seen this year on Instagram of Meghan walking through what seems like lavender with its gorgeous purple hue actually share the beauty of flowering sage. Fun fact, the variable is called Santa Barbara. What? Those strolls with Archie and Betty running in tow. Yeah, she's not cashing in on this.
Oh, no.
On her family, on her kids. These strolls with Archie and Betty running in tow, her husband checking on the bees, Pula chasing the ball with Mia trying to keep up. Those were the sun-drenched moments that made an everyday walk something a bit more magical. And that sage, that purple, that scent around the garden was always there in the background. So she wants us to go on that walk again where she was exploiting her kids and their voices. Meghan started drying all the different varieties of sage. Oh, talk about breaking the glass ceiling on that. Yeah. None of us have ever done that. We never dry herbs. That's weird.
That's the fourth wall.
Yeah, good Lord. She's telling us things I've never heard of. Bundling as gifts. She should move to Portland because this is all anyone ever does. And oh my God, I get like lavender. No, but I'm saying Portland would eat this shit.
We have Portland, Seattle, and LA.
I'm just saying.
That's all this is.
Don't you get like, I get dried lavender from friends all the time.
Yes.
And I like it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bundling it as gifts, cooking with it, infusing it into oils, and indulging the sage-infused honey her bees were harvesting. So she's trying to make it look like she's not selling the sage, but she's trying to sell her honey right now, and it's not working.
No.
And so our Montecito Thanksgiving love story. It sounds like one of those women, and I'm sorry if you do this, but have you guys ever gotten those Christmas cards? And you get like paragraphs of what all the kids are doing, but deep down, they're not really doing any of that stuff. They're not doing any of that stuff. Are you going to have me read this in front of you, or do I keep going? Okay. When dreaming up the holiday collection months ago, Meghan imagined what it would taste like to have a sage honey drizzled on her Thanksgiving turkey. And ta-da, here we are, a stunning sage honey, aromatic and earthy. Okay, Stephanie, that's not a card though. That's not a card, dude. Okay, be into this. Be into this. Here we are, a stunning sage honey, aromatic and earthy, Epicurean. I don't know these words. In the depth of flavor and elegant simplicity. Inspired by the treat she enjoys at her home with her family, our sage honey is now available for your holiday table to beautifully dress your Thanksgiving feast. Either on the bird or the vegetables or the vinaigrette or a spoonful in your tea. She keeps saying or.
Spoonful of sugar
the
makes the medicine
special
go down.
Honey is the top holiday tip you'll want to share. Enjoy. Okay, wait. Did she just come up with it? So wait, is this just now go for sale? Maybe it's new. I gotta look at it up. I try to stay away from her website because I don't like the cookies and stuff.
Wait,
I don't like the
I don't
cookies
know.
and stuff. No. Okay.
Yeah.
So no, look
I'll
up.
do it when you do.
What do you want me to
Look-
show?
Look at this.
That's not
Called
not
a
a
Christmas card.
No.
picture.
I'm talking about the Christmas notes that people write. I'm talking about the Christmas notes. Guys, that was psychotic. If my mom ever wrote a freaking
Essay.
an essay about what our family does for the holidays, I'd be mortified. I'd be absolutely mortified. That's not real. People don't really do that. Sage honey tea with flower sprinkles. That's what will help you, Steph. I agree. Let's just pour it over her head, though. I agree. We don't have. Oh, we're missing I forgot to put the plate and the tea. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm not as good as setting up the studio as Stephanie. She's the studio setter upper. Okay, so here is. Okay. Oh, it works. Yay. I like it. Okay. Stop. It's making me cough. Oh my God. It's making me cough, dude. Jesus.
It's water, dude. It's water.
I just drank out of yours by accident.
What is wrong with you?
Okay. So here's the. I get it. Okay. So here's the video that she put out.
How do you do?
I don't know. It's
How
got
do you
bubble
do-
smell.
No, but why would that be different from this?
Because they both are the same mugs. That's
Look at
why.
the bubble on her.
Oh, ooh. Let's see if I can keep this the whole show. She's not feeling well, and she took NyQuil, and I told her to stay in bed, and she got up because I have no idea. I have no idea, but she's trying to be a trooper. I'm telling you, that NyQuil will hit you like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
Okay, you are, and you look
I
flushed.
don't take that stuff.
You
dude.
did today. You remember I gave it to you this morning, and then you yelled at me because I pretended it was.
I don't.
I pretended it was
allergic.
the elderberry,
Yeah. No.
and she went. I just took NyQuil.
It's not good.
Okay, so here's the video that Megan put out on her thing. I'm gonna mute it just in case it is copyright in the music. Okay. She just put out this newsletter and she's selling. I mean, why would anyone buy this when you can just who base their turkey on sage hunt? Like it just doesn't make it's odd. It's odd. But she's trying to be Nara Smith in this because she's all dressed up. Okay. She doesn't sell plates or napkins or any of that stuff, but she's just showing us like she's Martha Stewart. And Tiffany had a really good point today. Tiffany had a really good point. Watch this. Is that to get the dust off the plate? Tiffany from Revealing the Narc said, this was so unnecessary. They should have edited it out. Is she taking dust off? See, I don't know because I'm not psychotic during the holidays. I'm not insane. So I don't do any of this stuff. So I don't know what it's like to be a crazy person. Okay? I have no idea. Help me realize what is going on in this woman's head because I'm not like that. Stephanie, will you stop?
It's true.
Okay. So Megan did that today. And so let's get to Megan talking how she is completely a partner with Netflix. They believe in her. And then I got some really good clips of some of the Sussex squad. I got a couple of Money Making Meredith because, man, that girl bugged me today. She bugged me. Guys, Money Making Meredith today went after Link Lauren. She went after our Link Lauren.
What?
Yeah, I'm not even going
Wait,
to play it.
What?
I might play it tomorrow, but I'm
Please
so angry.
Tell me.
I will send it to you. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I can't because you're going to be too angry. Because I'm like, if I
Just
put
say
it, she went after him about the wick. She called. Okay, this is the problem with Meredith.
Say it.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
This is the problem with Meredith. She starts her video attacking Link by saying conservative commentator. Who cares?
First of all,
Who the hell cares? Okay, Meredith.
don't ever
No.
say that in your mouth.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do since she wants to label people, okay?
Mhm.
Conservative commentator. Meredith, crazy woke divorced mother.
Yep.
That's how I'm going, because we're going to put labels on people now. That's
Oh,
what we're going to do.
that's what we're doing.
We're going to put labels on people. Okay?
How dare you?
Conservative.
How dare you?
Conservative MAGA content. Meredith, and give me more things we can give her. Meredith, crazy woke divorced mother who's living in a fantasy world. And then she goes, and I usually don't go after.
Stop drinking.
Oh, I'm
my
sorry.
tea.
Sorry. And she goes, I usually, and then, like I said, watch the show tomorrow because I will play it. I didn't want to play it today because I was really pissed.
No, I'm gonna.
Okay, because I don't care if you're freaking, conservative. That's how you're going to describe a man who is so freaking successful. He's freaking on Air Force One following the president.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? You would kill for that. And then she goes, and I usually don't go after, content creators because it's low hanging fruit.
Oh, it's
you know why you don't go?
locals.
You know why you don't?
Locals.
Because you know we're better than you. You know we know more than you. I'm sure, like I said, the people have figured out who my boyfriend is at this point. You know, I know a hell of a lot more than you when it comes to the industry. When you talk about, well, Netflix deals and all this stuff. Really, Meredith, you want to go toe to toe with me? Don't ever call Link, me, or any other YouTube contenter low hanging fruit again. You
How
freaking
dare you?
crazy woke
How
divorce.
dare you?
Meredith Constant, crazy woke divorced mother who has no life and wants to be famous and can't because she lost. She couldn't do it because
I mean, I dated Jared Bruckheimer.
okay, that has nothing to do with it.
No,
I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about she wanted to be.
won't. She never
She
will.
failed out of college because of her drinking problem, and this is
Yes,
true. She said it.
true.
She got married, she popped out kids, and now she can't get a job to save her life. Her only job is hanging out with that mattress. And I'm sorry, I get upset because you did go after my friend, but the way you labeled him in the beginning, like you wanted people to go after him because he's conservative commentator.
Fuck you.
Link is incredible, so talented and loved. Yeah.
Yep.
And then she tried to act like he was lying about the wick. I'll play it tomorrow. But let's get to this. So that's why I included so many of Meredith talking like a psycho. People who are asking who Meredith is, she's in this video. Just watch. Oh yeah, failed at selling. They sell sex toys.
How dare you?
They sell sex toys.
How dare you?
And now she's doing those trips. Like I'm going to give you guys a secret. And this is why we don't do paid partnerships anymore. It's not like we didn't like Scentbird. My mom still does Scentbird. It's not like my mom doesn't like Plain June's Journey, but we didn't do it because we didn't want to come across as we're doing things for money. But Meredith and Mattress, because they're not that big of influencers, like we actually got paid cash for that. I'm going to be completely honest. But of course, we donated it. But but there had to be cash on the table for us to tell you guys to go do things. And that's why I'm like, I don't want to do any more paid partnerships. But but how they start these partnerships is they'll email you. People like Meredith will say, if you do this, we'll send you things. That's for the people that they won't pay for. So Meredith is now taking people on tours. She's taking people on tours. She's leaving, take the cash and donate it. I know, but you know what, guys?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to do
Stop, man.
paid partnerships. I don't know. I just don't want to do it.
We
Link
all
is
do it.
awesome.
We all do it.
Well, we're not going to do it anymore. We agreed. We're not going to do it anymore. Okay, so here we go.
Brings more. I don't think it brings more scrutiny. I think it certainly brings more.
Okay, this is Meghan first talking about their partnership. Okay. And guys, please, this isn't me saying go after someone. Please. This is not me saying go after someone because I'll get in trouble. You'll get us in trouble with YouTube. So please, for the love of God, don't go after her in any way that's negative. Okay, in a bad way. Okay, let's not do that.
Attention and curiosity. How could it not? Especially because it's a new chapter for Netflix as well from the CPG side. And really, when you link it to the Netflix series with Love Meghan, it is where content and commerce can meet in a really unique way. So I think with season 2 coming up, we've been able to really maximize that opportunity also and look at what I'm making in season 2 and see that reflected and complementary in what the brand has an offering.
And how are you really thinking about that? Because obviously the brand will live in between the show. It's going to live while the show, you know, if the show doesn't continue, it will just, you know, I'm assuming that the brand just continues to grow.
course.
So how are you actually thinking about that partnership? Because I know when I
This is why I love Emma.
Oh, God.
I mean, Emma, thank
gosh.
God Emma did this. I mean, at first I was mad at Emma, but now I get it. I get it.
started, that initial partnership that you do in business, you know,
Yes.
you can get it really right, you can get it really wrong. God knows I got it wrong enough
Did you?
times. Oh my good. Yeah, because you know what? Certainly for me, there was such a sense of desperation to just get something done that the first person that was like, hey, we believe in you. I was like, great, me too, let's go.
Oh, how
And there were parts of it
interesting.
that were good and parts of it that, you know, let's say I had to learn from a little bit. But when you look at this partnership, because it is pretty untraditional in that way, right? You're launching a brand with your content partner. So I wonder where does the brand live? How are you working together? Who does what? Is that all, you know, like
Let's nip this one in the bud right now, before the haters start their Netflix downgraded Meghan and Harry parade. First, this wasn't about failing. This wasn't Netflix quietly pushing them out the door. This was
Really?
a company-wide restructuring. That's
Really?
hit multiple.
You know more. You know
Yeah,
more
you-
about streaming services than I would know.
you
You're right.
know
He knows
Hollywood.
everything. Look at him.
He's Hollywood.
He goes to those conventions and gets
Yeah.
pictures with celebrity. But
Yeah.
you know more than we do.
You're very
right.
Hollywood,
Look
dude.
at, but he's gonna explain it
You're
for us.
a lunatic.
He's gonna explain it. Watch him explain it.
Yeah.
Oops. Watch him explain it. He's gonna explain it how Hollywood
You
works.
are not Hollywood, baby.
Okay, but he's gonna explain it for us.
Oh, it's Netflix.
Netflix downgraded Meghan and Harry parade. First, this wasn't about failing. This wasn't Netflix quietly pushing them out the door. This was a company-wide restructuring. That's hit multiple high-profile names. It's not Netflix is done with them. It's just a leaner, more flexible setup that studios are using across the board.
Really? Have you ever worked for a studio? Have you
you
ever
ever-
made a contract with a studio?
Have you ever walked into
To
a studio?
I'm sure he has. He's probably gone to like tapings of stuff. You know, he's one of those.
Oh no, but I'm saying,
No,
have
I
you
know.
ever walked in with creds?
Kathy,
Creds, dude.
I know. I apologize.
those-
I apologize if I'm yelling. It's because of my cold. I can't hear very well, so I'm not cognizant of the volume of my voice. I apologize.
And under this so-called downgrade, Meghan and Harry are still booked and busy. Ongoing collaboration.
They are. They are. Okay, wait a second. They are. Harry's he's performing at the Toronto Hilton next week. He will be headlining at the Toronto Hilton.
Tied to Meghan's as ever lifestyle brand. That's not a dead partnership. That's a working, producing slate.
Okay, so here's Meredith for people who didn't know, but this is but she's
Say it.
But she's
Say
going
it.
money making Meredith. She literally is going to explain it to us like he just explained it. Like I said, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know anything about the business. What do I know? What do I know? I'm just some dumb girl who has a YouTube. We're just two dumb twins. We're idiots.
I'm understanding it correctly, it doesn't mean that they cannot go to other streamers and pitch content. And I also think that would allow Archwell to maintain the intellectual property, the content, which is a good thing.
Keeping intellectual property of what? You can't keep it if you don't produce it. There's nothing they want. They don't want it anymore.
Not to mention the fact that Netflix is moving away from all-encompassing agreements. This also happened last year with the Obama's production company, Higher Ground. Netflix transitioned away from an exclusive.
And we saw how well that worked out with Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama gets less viewers than Stephanie and I on her YouTube page.
Yep.
And she's currently doing some insane, crazy book tour that you can watch it on. A lot of people are covering it. It's hilarious. She's completely lost her mind.
All-encompassing big dollar deal to a first look deal. I also reckon that the success of Meghan's cooking show, which although it didn't break the top 300, was Netflix's most watched cooking show.
No,
Plus
it
the deal
wasn't.
that they have
No,
with
it
Ask
wasn't.
It was at the time.
At the time.
Yeah, but
you
I mean,
idiot.
but isn't Barefoot Contessa on Netflix too?
Oh,
Like that?
fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Steph,
Sorry.
relax.
Sorry.
And products and production of that. I'm not surprised that we're seeing a new deal that includes a Christmas special with Love Megan. Second season's coming out soon.
So, can we all just be real now and admit that this is not, nor has it ever been, about the show? This is about the fact that Meghan gets to live in that soft, luxurious, Nancy Myers coded life while still being Black, while still having ties to British nobility and royal family. Oh my gosh, and the best part, the people who hate her the most, the UK media, royalist stands, Bethany Frankel. Y'all are literally putting coins directly into her pocket. Do y'all know that y'all actually...
No, we didn't. You know what we did? We watched the Netflix show and we took viewership from her. We collectively ruined her life
Yeah.
and any chance of her getting another deal, because all we have to do is watch the show,
Mhm.
clip it, and report on it. That is why. Gone are the days. Gone are the days of people having to hate watching Kardashians.
These
No.
are the days, my
Okay,
friend.
but gone
I
are
said
the
that-
gone are the days of those days are gone, because you have us to report on it.
actually hate watched Netflix into greenlighting the second series of her show.
That wasn't a second series, right?
No.
Now, guys, I had to filter through all this stuff.
Two.
I had to do this for
Part
you.
two.
There's so much more, but oh my god.
Well done.
This show right here, yes, this show that's coming out next week on March the 4th will be number
I'll do
one.
it for
It
you.
cannot deal with the fact
Nancy,
that the
you gotta
narrative now is going to
give
be
people what they
Meghan
want.
has been
Hey, you
successful
can't
without
keep
that
doing
family.
that.
Okay, I have to now
Those
rewind it.
are the
Okay,
days, my
70,
friends.
stop.
I thought they never
Semi, but this is
end.
good to listen. Come on, dude. I worked hard combing through all this crap today, okay? I had to watch TikTok videos. Give me a break. So, okay, you want to sing?
No.
Okay, all right. Let's get elevated.
Lighting the second series of her show. Well done.
This show right here, yes, this show that's coming out next week on March the 4th will be number one. It cannot deal with the fact that the narrative now is going to be Meghan has been successful without that family.
I haven't seen, though, is anyone take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Really, this next phase for Harry and Meghan. He makes something, wears something, it sells. And these new deals, like leaving Spotify for Lemonada Media, a first look deal, which we don't know what it's worth. The whole idea of if Harry and Meghan can survive without quote unquote trading in on the royal family or talking about the royal family.
Okay, he just mentioned he's going to the same center in Toronto that his aunt and grandmother went to. How are they not trading in on the royal family? Explain to me how they're not doing that.
Make it make sense.
Yes.
They're doing it. Netflix isn't making like a sympathy deal with Meghan. Plus, they believe in her products.
They do? Really? They believe in her products? How come I've never seen one? How come I've never
so intense?
I've never, because I had to sit and watch these. I had to sit and I waited for the live to go crazy.
It's funny.
I'm sorry if I'm stressing people out. Sorry. It just makes me mad, guys, because I sit there upstairs and I'll do this and then I want to yell about it and then I wait to yell about it here. Sorry.
I love you.
As ever, her line, and they've invested in that, and they are working with her on that.
How are they working on her? Like, explain to me when Netflix has ever put up any of her jam on their socials.
Jam is my jam.
Yeah.
She is so smart and business savvy. She talks about her business partnership with Netflix and the
who's he?
development process and wanting to really expand upon her as ever brand, what goes on in Meghan's personal life, and just make it a global enterprise. And the language Meghan uses, she's so smart and business savvy. It's great.
So that's just like a hint of what I had to comb through today. I'm sure if I put more effort into it, I could get more. But there are videos filled of people talking about how Netflix is her partner and how they literally believe in her. And that's the deal. That's the deal. So then somebody put this up, and I apologize because I didn't get. I can't. Someone put this up on Twitter and I screenshotted it, but I forgot to give them the credit, and I apologize. If it's you, let me know. But this is eBay, correct? Is this eBay? So people are really reselling her crap? I mean, is this really happening? I know. Hi, lady. Yeah, look at all this. Look at all this. They're literally turning around and selling it. So the ones that are cheaper than what it cost,
Yeah.
that must be freebies that she sent out. This is what I think happened, okay? Because these are very low prices, lower than what you can get them for. This is my thought process, okay? She sent out so many freaking freebies to TikTok Sussex Squad that they are now turning around and reselling this crap.
Mm-hmm.
That is do you guys think the same thing? Look, they have, it doesn't make any other sense.
Those were the days, my friend. I said they never end.
Yeah. Then forever in a day. We live the life we choose. Yeah, so
Never lose.
those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. So here's Clay Travis, and I think he was on Gutfeld or something. I don't know. I don't watch Gutfeld, but I like Clay Travis.
I thought you watched
Dad,
it.
our dad got. I
does it.
don't watch Gutfeld.
Dad?
I don't think Dad watches Gutfeld.
He does.
Do you watch Greg
Dad,
Gutfeld?
come here.
Who cares? This has to do with someone else.
What? People want Dad, dude.
No, Stephanie, but
Dad?
Dad, did you watch Greg Gutfeld last night? Clay Travis was on. Do you watch that show?
I watched it, but I missed it last night.
Okay, he does. Okay, so
I do.
you watch it occasionally. He's not like a crate.
What? Like why?
Okay, have Dad finish the show off with me.
No. I watch it.
I'm just gonna show you a clip.
Come here.
I watch it for the monologue.
Okay, so great. Clay Travis was on, and my dad got me started early because when I would go help him at Picture Perfect when I was young, Dad would put on Jim Rome, so I would listen to 5 hours of Jim Rome. So I then got into sports talk. That's why I'm into the NBA. That's why I know so much about Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
But this is Clay Travis last night talking about Meghan and Harry. It's a quick
He was
bit.
talking about. I wish I would have saw that. Normally, I just watch the.
Well, that's
monologue,
what's so great. It's a clip.
If he was on there, I would have.
It's a clip.
All of this, I find Meghan Markle to be the most detestable person in media right now. And she really is in media, right, with all the shows that they do. And I would just say this. If you ever get married or date someone and they demand that you renounce your entire family as a precondition for that relationship in some way, run in the opposite direction. She's awful.
God. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I had to end the show with Clay because he's so right, man.
I mean, I got to be honest with you. If you have
Clay
Travis running you down and seeing that you're a goofball and all that stuff, let me just tell you, you have bigger problems.
I know. Like, if you're on Clay Travis's radar, you have hit peak mainstream. That's what I'm saying. If you if you are on the radar of people like my dad, sports commentators, anybody in the mainstream that's not into the royal family, and they're making comments on you, you are officially a laughing stock.
I would have watched it last night. The only reason I didn't watch it last night, I watched Monday Night Football.
I know. That's why I'm like, he doesn't watch it
every other night. I watch.
You watch that film?
And if I watch the mainly for the monologue, and then like if Clay Travis on there, I would have watched the whole show because he's one of my.
We like listening to sports.
Now the other person, if Stephen A. Smith ever runs Harry down. Let me tell you, Harry.
I think he has.
He probably has. We should maybe search clips for that. But
we love Stephen A. Smith.
But I'm telling you, if Stephen A. Smith ever runs you down, let me tell you,
it's going to be bad.
Go to Antarctica or something. You could probably win. a congressional election.
Okay, so Dad, you want to help me talk about the animal rescue? People are asking. Today's animal rescue.
Let Stephanie come in and do that.
Today's animal rescue is Shepherd's Paw Animal Rescue, and they are located in California. But they do foster, and they also do transport and all that good stuff. You guys, there's a lot of German Shepherds being dumped right now. I've noticed for the last year, and I don't know if it's because crazy liberal white women got a German Shepherd, and then they saw JD Vance had Atlas. I literally heard that people were dumping their German Shepherds. And I don't know if it's true, but there have been a lot. And so
Joe Biden had one that was biting all.
I know, but nobody cares about. I know nobody cares about that.
Well, no, I'm not mean, but I don't.
But
care.
I adopted a 12-year-old German Shepherd named Mesa, and they are the best dogs. Yeah. But for some reason, I see them getting dumped and being put down right away. So please, 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 this is the animal shelter that we want to highlight today. They're great. So please go check them out. Share them with friends and family if you can't give them love.
Help them out.
It really does make a difference.
Well, I'm just amazed the response that you and Stephanie have gotten, to help all these poor animals out there. I'm just so proud of you guys.
Oh, I know. Is it? Yeah. He always says that when he sends a check out. Because I'm like, you must have sent a check out.
No, those poor things.
Dad and Mom are responsible.
No,
they are. You guys do everything.
Well, we care.
If I ever, I could never do it myself because my brain would explode. Okay, so
you should ask Clay Travis the same thing. Maybe he'd do a spot on your show.
I would do that, Dad, but he wouldn't even respond to me.
Yes,
oh my God,
would.
Clay Travis.
You have kids in the hall.
Yeah, that's true.
Have Dave Foley or what's the other guy?
Dave Foley.
Bruce McCullough. Have one of those.
Did you just say the other guy, Bruce McCullough? Good one, Dad.
Well, no, but I'm just saying
the other guy.
I think if you had Clay as for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes,
that would be great.
I think it'd be good.
Nancy,
and he's a nice guy.
Nancy, do you think that Meghan? Nancy, do you think that Meghan might move from Netflix to Amazon? I think she'll take anything at this point. I think that movie that she did, I looked into it, no one's going to watch. So they probably just thought we need to get some buzz on this movie. I mean, look at the cast, look at the script. It's about a couple that goes to Santa Barbara and hangs out with another couple. I mean, who cares? It sounds awful. And I told you guys, no, it sounds absolutely crazy. I don't think she's made any deal with Amazon. I have to be honest with you. I don't think she's going to make any deal at all. I really do. I think it's the end. And I think her next step is there's going to be a separation. I mean, I really do. I mean, that's my opinion. Don't you?
Those were the days, my friend.
Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. We love you guys.
We love you guys
Bye.
so much.
Have a good night.
And